Hello everyone, welcome back to Virtual MOSI. My name is Steven, and today we're going to be doing a fun activity you can do at home using things around your house. We are going to be making marshmallow launchers. I have two different ones that I'm going to show you how to make. So they're both relatively easy. Everything that we are going to be needing, I'll be going through throughout the talk and show you what we're going to make. So the first thing we're going to do is a relatively easy one. This is an example I made a little bit earlier. The things we're going to need for this one are going to be a balloon, just a regular old balloon, some sort of plastic cup. It doesn't have to be clear. It can be any kind of plastic cup, any size as well. This is just the one we happen to have. And then just some tape around the outside just to make sure it was nice and secure. So we're going to go ahead and make one of those really easily. So for this one, we're going to take that. We're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut the end off of the cup. Okay? So this one you may need some help from an adult. Cutting the plastic can be a little bit hard sometimes. So if you do need some help with that, go ahead and ask for an adult. But yeah, so you're just going to cut it off. It doesn't have to be super straight. It doesn't have to be nice around the end. We're just cutting it off. Okay. So this is where our duct tape is going to come into play. I have some nice colorful duct tape right over here. So what we're going to do with that is we're going to take a strip of the duct tape and wrap it around the outside. Again, none of this has to look very nice. You just want to get the tape all the way around. And any excess, I like to make sure I don't have too much. Now we're just going to fold it right over, covering that whole edge we just cut open. Pretty easy. Okay. So the next part is the part that's a little more difficult. So we're going to take a balloon. So I have a blue one right here. And then we're going to, I like to fold it in half, the long ways like this. And we're going to cut off about an inch off the bottom part. The part that you blow into right there, but we're going to cut the bottom part off. So we pretty much cut our balloon in half. And then sometimes it can be a little difficult to open up. Yep, see, so I have a nice opening right here. We're going to take that, we're going to stretch it out and put it over the top of the cup. Okay? So you may need to take some of it and pull it over, make sure it's nice and all the way over the whole thing. Okay? So it's going to look similar to this right here. Relatively easy, which is three things. The last thing I like to do is go ahead and tie the part down at the bottom, just like if you're tying a normal balloon. Going to pull it right there. Okay. So since we are making marshmallow launchers, we do need, the most important part, the marshmallows. Probably the ones you use aren't going to be the ones you're going to eat because they may end up on the floor or somewhere else. So something cool you could do is you could put as many as you want in there, and whenever you get them, you're going to pull the balloon all the way back, and you're going to aim it away from you, and the marshmallows are going to fly everywhere. Fun, right? Okay. So our next one is a little more complicated than this one. It has more steps than just three. So we're going to make something similar to this one right here. So what this has is it has the rubber bands, some popsicle sticks. You can also use a pencil or something like that. And then we have our paper tubes. So I have one right here that is from paper towels. So if you have smaller ones, that's perfectly fine. You're going to need two of them anyway. So super easy, you're just going to take it and cut it right in half. Now we have two. Cool. So whichever one, doesn't matter which one, you're going to take that one as well, and you're going to cut it longwise. So down this side, okay? We cut it all the way, just like that. Now you have kind of like a big sheet. What you're going to do with this one is you're going to need some tape as well to help you out. You're going to roll it back up to about half the size, okay? So relatively small. And then we're going to take our tape and just tape it back together. So now we just took the larger roll and made it into a smaller one. Pretty easy. So with this one, what we're going to do next is you're going to need a hole puncher. So our hole puncher, on the one you just made, the very small one, you're going to make two holes at the bottom, one on each side, just like you saw right here. Awesome, there's one, and then there's two. So once you did that, you're going to take onto your larger one, back to your hole puncher. You do the same thing onto one of the bubbles. So pretty much the same thing as a small one, just with the larger. Now, this is a part that takes a little bit longer to do. We have to take our rubber bands that we have right here, and we're going to take it onto the large one. We're going to stick it through one of the holes that you just made with the hole puncher, and we're going to loop it through just like this, okay? So I know that can be a little bit tricky, so I'm going to do it one more time. Try to see if you can do it. Okay, so we're going to put it through. If I can. Yeah, we're going to put it through, and we're just going to make a loop through it, okay? So we have one on each side, just like this. Okay, so now we can make the part that that's going to attach to. So that's why I have 2 popsicle sticks. You can use 1 or 2. I like to use 2 just because it adds a little bit more extra strength to our launcher. Sometimes you may need to, depending on what you're using, if you're using a pencil, 1 hole punch would be good. I'm just making mine a little bit bigger, so the popsicle sticks will fit through. You're gonna stick it right on through, just like that. Okay. So, this part is the fun part. We're almost done. So we're gonna stick the small one into the bigger tube, opposite side of the rubber bands. Okay. Now we're gonna take each of the rubber bands and pull them to the popsicle sticks down below. Now we have this right here. So if you were to hold on to the main body and you're gonna pull this, it will move. Okay, just like that. Okay, so that is how we will make this launcher. So what you can do now is you're gonna take some of the marshmallows and you're gonna put them into the small tube that you have right in the center. You can put as many as you want in there. You can fill it all the way up, halfway. Put it, however many marshmallows you have, you can try to fit in there. Okay, ready? We're gonna see how this one works. 3, 2, 1. Doesn't work too well that time. Some of them got stuck. Let's try it one more time. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Sometimes that might happen. If it does, you can easily reattach it. Thank you. But yeah, so again, the small one goes into the big one, and we connect the rubber bands back together. See, nothing broke. Super easy. So you can do this at home with a lot of other different items. You can do something simple like another, like a 2-liter bottle. If you want to make something similar like this one, and you don't have, a plastic cup, and you happen to have one of these around, you can do the same thing. Just cut all the way around, just like you would do with that plastic cup. But you're doing it with, a larger container. So you have this one right here. On the part where the cap would be, you would take another balloon, but this one you only need the long part right here, okay? So we're gonna cut the rest of the balloon off, and we only need this part. So this part's a little bit harder because it's a lot smaller than the balloon that we did earlier. We're gonna stretch it over onto the top of the balloon, right there. You're gonna do the same thing as before. You're gonna tie it, okay? And then you do the same thing as the one with the cup. You're gonna put your marshmallows in. You're gonna hold it, and the marshmallows fly everywhere. Okay. If you do make any of these at home, feel free to send us the pictures in the comments below or as a message. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And we are going to be doing a lot of other fun engineering things throughout the week, making things like catapults. You can also launch marshmallows with those catapults. So we're going to be doing a lot of fun things like that. Have a good day.